The Makin Brothers, live on Source FM.
Here at the Source FM, take me higher. Here at the Source FM, blaze the fire. Here at the Source FM, take me higher. Here at the Source FM, blaze the fire. Here at the Source FM, take things higher. Here at the Source FM, blaze the fire. Here at the Source FM, take things higher. Here at the Source FM, blaze the fire.
96.1 FM and online. The Makin Brothers, live on Source FM.
Oh, now, come on now. How is that for an intro? How are you feeling, James?
That has got me excited.
Now, first things first, right? Makin Brothers, but we are actually missing one of the Makin Bros. But don't worry, we've actually got one on the phone right now. Fred, can you hear us?
Hello.
Hello, Fredo.
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Good, good. I mean, are you feeling chilled this morning after that song, or?
Tell you what, that was an amazing intro.
Good, good. How's the day looking for you, Fred? Are you going to be doing any cruising at all today?
Well, I'll be cruising to school. I mean,
I suppose that works. That's good enough.
You can still
enough, isn't it?
you can still be cruising, waiting for the bus at the moment, or?
Get my friend's dad to pick me up.
Oh, okay, cool. You can definitely cruise then.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's got like a kind of cruising vehicle.
Oh yeah, we can put some like sweet beats on. And, you know.
Well, you'll be listening to Source FM, of course.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can
good,
don't forget,
good.
Fred. You can get it online as well. So just because you're not in Cornwall.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, Fred. So what are we thinking? Are you thinking that you might give us a note on the sax, or are you? What are you thinking?
It's going to take me like a minute or two to set up. Well, take me like a minute to set it up though.
That's fine.
We've
That's
got
fine.
time.
Tell you what, Fred. Whilst you're doing it, I can play some random noises for you because you know how much I like playing random noises.
Oh yeah.
Like you've heard this one before, I assume. That's one of my particular favourites.
Quite a good random noise. I like that one.
It is. It's sciencey as well because it's a goat, so it's perfect for the science breakfast show.
Yeah, it's an
pretty
animal.
sciencey. I mean, I
Biology.
feel the science emanating off it, really.
Yeah, exactly. It's good, isn't it? Well, I'll tell you what we could do as well because the theme tune was so good. I'll tell you what, I'll give that another spin whilst you're setting up the saxophone.
Okay.
All right, you'll be able to hear it, obviously. Thank you. No, please.
It's too much.
The
It's too
Makin
much.
Brothers, live on Source FM.
Here at the Source FM, take me higher. Here at the Source FM, blaze the fire.
It's almost too good.
It is quite amazing.
Yeah, just give us a shout, Fredo, when the saxophone's out.
Okay, I've done this rather crudely.
You could also just do some like hype noises for us as well.
Right, I was like, wait, hey.
Oh,
There we go.
that's a good one. That is.
Perfect.
The Makin Brothers, live on Source FM.
Oh man.
Fred, you can't rush perfection.
I know. Okay, I think I'm prepared.
Oh, okay.
I'm not like done like a test note or anything. So
No, that's
No,
fine.
no,
That's fine. Just go for it. I mean,
filtered noise.
it's a difficult instrument, so everyone will bear that in mind.
Okay. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, buddy. Now that was awesome, Fred.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, that's got me hyped this morning. I'm ready.
We can do a quick duet because I've got my harmonica here.
Oh yeah.
Or what do you think, a harmonica or a kazoo? So I can give you a little bit of.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
this might be more suitable. Hang on. What do you think? Okay.
Why are you screaming?
This
That's a kazoo.
It's a kazoo, yeah.
Is it?
It's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really quite an amazing instrument.
I bought it in near. Well, it was in Padstow, I think. I bought this the other day. It's absolutely awesome. Think of something for me to say, Fred. Something really threatening, and I'll say it in the kazoo.
Bananas.
I'm not sure you got any of
Hey Fred, what's this riff?
I'll be impressed if you can answer that because
I'm literally.
What? You can't answer either, James. Can you?
no, I'm sorry.
What?
I can't.
Right. Well, fine. All right. Well, didn't impress you, did it not? Okay. Fine.
No, I didn't say it didn't impress me. Just
Okay.
quite, I can recognise it from anywhere.
Make out was.
How do you know it's not an original composition?
Well, yeah.
All right, Fred. Well, I guess we'll let you go because you're waiting to go to school, which sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
Oh, it really is. Yeah.
An awful lot of fun.
Yeah. An awful lot.
Any shout outs for your mates today, Fred? Anyone in particular? Or maybe.
Nah.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear, mate. Nah. While we're on the subject, have we got any shout outs, James?
Nah.
All right, Fred. Thanks for joining us, mate. We'll let you go now, sir. Goodbye. No, pleasure. Goodbye, sir.
Right, see you soon, Fredo.
Right, yeah.
Bye now, ducky.
now.
Bye now. That was great. Awesome. Well, okay, let's get to the point then. Let's tell you what's going on today.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, we don't have to. We can just carry on the madness if you prefer.
Maybe we should get into something.
We'll do something
a little more serious. Maybe.
Okay, well, I tell you what, we will introduce the topic of today's show, which I'm hoping you've probably guessed by now that this is not, in fact, a science show this morning for you. We do have a little bit of science, but actually, no, this is the Makin Bros Source FM Takeover, the music special. Yeah! That's right. I mean, you heard the intro already. We'll give that a play again in a bit, just so you know full well what it is. No, but this is a two-parter, okay? So this morning, obviously, we're going until about 9 o'clock. Sweet beats for you.
Fire.
Yeah.
Blazing the fire.
Absolutely. And then we will be back at 1 as well for another hour and a half for you. I thought let's kind of make this bunch it up into a couple of different themes. So this morning, okay, we're going to be showcasing musical talent, primarily actually right here in Cornwall, on the Cornwall campus with the University of Exeter. So we've got a number of awesome musical profs actually this morning. Now, one of them you should know already, Dave. You've hopefully heard him before arguing with Sasha on the science show. If you haven't, then you're extremely naughty, and we will. No, not really. Yeah, well, if you haven't, don't worry. We'll introduce everyone properly as we go. I'm going to start off. We're going to jump straight in now. Actually, going to start off with some piano. So this is absolutely awesome. Couple of compositions from a very good friend of mine, Henry Häkkinen. He's a biologist from the University of Exeter's Cornwall campus here with me. This is absolutely fantastic stuff. Now, okay, so I'm going to start with one of them, and I'll try and I'd like you to just have a think about this because he's given us some details. So I'm going to give this a play for you now. And, let us know what you think. See if you can pick up any details here, because he's going to give us a little bit of a lesson about what's going on here, okay? And then he's got a personal composition next coming up for you as well. So I'll start with this. Enjoy. Some piano from Henry Häkkinen. That is emotional. Henry, that's awesome playing.
Raw emotion.
Yeah, he's a very, very talented musician, Henry. Now, he gave us some details about this particular number he recorded for us. One take, by the way, I'm going to say that
One
now.
take.
So no editing going on there.
Jeez.
Yeah, impressive. Puts my kazoo playing to rest, really, doesn't it?
I don't know. I mean,
Do you think it'd be all right? Henry, if you're listening, mate, do you fancy doing a duet? I'll be on the kazoo.
I reckon that would work very nicely.
I
personally,
think it probably would, because it like that contrast, right?
yeah, exactly. Because you've got the raw emotion of the piano playing, and then the absolute emotionlessness
Exactly.
of your kazoo.
Yeah. I mean, are you sure there's no emotions there? Is there not
I'm
like?
pretty sure there's no emotion.
Is there not like
whatsoever there.
irritation?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I suppose you've got that going. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Henry, I'm sorry to ruin your piece, but let's just give like the first few seconds of that another play, right?
Yeah.
And I'll give you an
Let's-
example of
let's
this
have a
kind
look.
of the level of duet that we would have.
Let's have a look.
I think you're gonna be converted. Okay. So like Henry Häkkinen, ladies and gentlemen, and like featuring Benjamin Makin, and I'll come out.
Yeah, no. That's ruining a very nice piece of piano. That.
Yeah, that is, isn't it? Well, luckily we have got some more piano that will be unspoilt by the kazoo. Henry, if you've just tuned in, we did play your song in full before I did that.
Yes.
I'd like you to know,
We did.
in case you think, yeah, I'm just a completely ridiculous man. So don't worry about that. Now, I thought, Henry, because that music is so cool, it's the perfect time to announce this competition.
Yes. I'm excited about this.
We've got a really awesome competition, actually. Now, maybe the Penguin can give us a hand to introduce this.
Definitely can.
Yes, bring the Penguin out. All right, that's suitable. Okay, this is talking about the Falmouth Beer Festival. Okay. Now, the number one prize for this competition. Now, it's multiple prizes. I'm going to reveal the first prize first. This. I can't say it, James. Do you want to say it?
Yeah, go on.
I'll pass it to you. I mean,
Okay.
you can just read it if you want.
Okay. It is a. How many tickets have we got?
We've got 4 to give out.
4 tickets to give
tickets.
out. 4 tickets to the Falmouth Beer Festival
Yes.
on Thursday, October.
Yep.
Oh, wait, there's no date on here.
Yeah.
In October.
In
It's the
in
beer
October.
festival.
So this is
Okay, don't let me do this again.
No,
was awful.
that's quite right. No, these tickets, okay, are specifically for Thursday, the 19th of October, so the opening night at 6. Okay, and this ticket gives you a free festival glass, a festival program, and now are you ready for this bit?
No.
You're not going to be free beer. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. 6 until 8. How amazing is this? And we've got 4 of these to give out, okay? So these are the Falmouth Beer Festival. These are the Supporters Night tickets. We've got 4 to give out. Now I'm going to give these out 2 lots of 2, okay? Because that makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
I was thinking, give them out in 2. In case, maybe you want to get romantic. Maybe you want to take your mate, whatever you want to do,
Best place to get romantic.
Well, it is. It's a romantic night.
Certainly.
It's a really romantic night. So, okay, we're going to give these out. Okay, so if you're listening, here's your chance to win these tickets, okay? And because you're probably one of 2 listeners, you've got a 50% chance. No.
And I'll be having the other 2. So.
Yeah. Well, okay, I think the number's just gone down to 2, actually.
Yeah, I'm taking them.
You got any... I know Sam wanted to as well. Obviously, Sam from Science Sessions.
Maybe we haven't got any to give out then.
Yeah, because we might have the one, but it depends if Alicia's. No, we don't have any.
No, we don't have any.
All right, sorry, mate.
No,
that
that's
one's off.
done, no.
Yeah,
No, we
that one's
don't.
off. Okay, well, maybe we'll be kind. Maybe we'll give out these tickets. So if you want to win these tickets, right, very, very simple. All you need to do is text me. I'm going to give you the number first, okay, just to test that you're listening, because this is the first test.
Yeah, that's genius.
Isn't this good? Right,
Yeah.
So the first test is that you actually text me, and you have to text me direct as well. This is the easiest way to get through to us whilst we're presenting, so text me direct. Here's the number. Okay, this is the first test. If you want to win these beer festival tickets, which you obviously do,
Yeah,
you get 2. So
everyone does.
if you win, you get 2 tickets. We can have
There's
2
2
winners.
winners.
There's 2 winners. Each winner gets 2 tickets.
That's maths.
There's some real maths there
That
for you.
is some quick maths.
We basically still are the science show.
Yeah.
James. We said
There
we weren't
go.
going to do a science
I know,
show.
and here we are. Talking
Well,
hardcore.
I mean, there was like some fractions, like 50% of the tickets each.
It's too early for that kind of maths, though.
And if you give like one, say if you get the 2 and you give one of your mates one ticket, they're getting 25% of the like total winnings.
Whoa.
And that's not even okay. That's actually wrong because it's not even included the other sweet prizes. I'm going to tell you the sweet prizes.
Exactly. There's too much to think about.
Yeah.
Just give them the number now, and then
we'll give you the number. Well done, James. We'll give the number, and then I'll tell you the question. Okay, here's the number if you want to win these tickets. 07860 670 917. Give me a text. 07860 670 917. If you missed it, well, you don't get any tickets. No, okay, one more time for you. No, I'll tell you later. I'll remind you later. You heard it. I know you did.
Yeah, they definitely heard it.
They definitely heard that. 07860 917. There we go. Right, okay. Now, here's the question for you. The first question, okay? So, going to choose one winner, okay? Text us in. Text us in the answer. One winner is going to come out of this question.
Yeah.
Another question later. Now, here's the question. So, that piece of piano we just played.
This is a difficult one.
It's quite a difficult one, but
I'll be impressed.
I would be impressed. If someone gets it right first time, then I'm tempted just to give them all the tickets.
Yeah, to be honest.
Because it's going to be impressive. But, I mean, we'll try and make it fair. We'll try and keep the 4.
Also, if Henry's listening...
Yeah, he's not allowed to enter.
He's not allowed to enter.
No.
Because otherwise,
No, that's not fair, is it?
No.
We will test if you're Henry.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We'll say, well done, are you Henry?
Yeah, that's the second question.
Yeah, that is the second.
And if you say no, you get the rest of the tickets.
Yes.
Yeah. There's nothing personal against Henry. I've just realised they don't know what the question is yet.
No, exactly. I know it could not be in relation to Henry, but I mean, we did say that it's because of this song. So obviously, Henry, you will know the answer. Anyway, okay, let's get on. Let's get on with it. Right, what was the question? Okay, right. Okay, that piece of piano that we just played. We're going to play some more in a second. He's given us the fraction of speed that performance is played at in relation to a concert pianist.
Yeah.
What is that fraction? You see, this is all about fractions
there
today.
You go.
It's the science show.
It's the fraction special.
Yes, the fraction special. So text me that. I gave you the number, 07860 670 917. Give me a text and tell me what you think, okay? And if you do, then you've got a very good chance, actually, of winning 2 Falmouth Beer Festival Supporters Night tickets. Thursday the 19th at 6, and this gives you free beer from 6 till 8.
I mean, what
so this is just...
can you ask for?
I don't know. You can't ask for better than that. So listen close. We've also got another competition to announce a little bit later for any young people listening out there. Unfortunately, I can't really give you the beer tickets.
No,
as much as I'd like to.
Unfortunately,
can't really do that. Instead, actually, we've got a really cool competition to announce. I'll be announcing that later. We've actually got the Blue Peter Science Guy to announce that for us, coming up later,
which is cool.
Greg Foot. So we'll talk about that a bit later. Get some more tunes on first of all. Now I'm going to play a bit more of Henry's piano to move on, and of course, be thinking about this question as we're going through. Okay, what fraction of speed is this played at in relation to a concert pianist? Okay, if you know the answer, text me, and you can win these absolutely awesome prizes. Okay, right, let's play this second one now. This second piece that we're going to play for you from Henry is actually a personal composition. So this is really, really cool. So he told me he just went for it. He just recorded stuff and just didn't one take.
One take,
exactly. And he's got this for us. Maybe we could. What we do is we could play it and then play it after, but like with hype noises.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a good
idea. Because I reckon then Henry can be like, okay, well, I can't be that angry that they did the hype noises because they played it already.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Unless, of course, we just get too emotional.
I mean, yeah, could happen.
We'll try not to. But yeah, this one is really, really nice. So this is Henry Häkkinen from campus. Now, this is a personal composition of his. This is a really, really nice. He's a great pianist. I'm going to put this on for you. I think you're going to like this one. This one is emotional, okay? Prepare yourselves. Raw emotion coming up for you right now. Awesome piece of music from Henry there. Thank you.
Great. I really like that.
Now, if you've just tuned in, we are running a really awesome competition in relation to Henry's piano playing. It inspired us that much that we just had to run this competition all about it. And there's no excuses because actually we've been getting some messages to the studio already, like a love heart from Dan.
Yeah.
Dan sent us a love heart a second ago.
We've got to give a shout out to Vanessa O'Connell as well. Massive listener.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Huge numbers.
Yeah,
of listeners now. That's 2.
It's exponentially increasing, isn't it? It was like an infinite fold increase because it was 0 to start.
Yeah, so now we've got 2.
No, oh, sorry. Oh, no, hang on. I'm just checking now. We missed off the first couple of numbers. It's 2 zeros and a 1.
Yeah.
And that was just in the first, half a second.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah,
So,
yeah. That is very true.
Yes. Well, anyway, thank you for joining us. Henry, thanks for your piano. Now, we got a lot more music today and this afternoon. So you're joining us now, then, we've got a treat for you on the radio today, okay? So join us for both shows if you really want to. You're going to love them.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Now, next up, I'd like to move on to a bit of rock and roll, actually, for you now.
Yes.
Now, this chap,
Perfect.
absolutely awesome man, okay? His name's Lewis Island. He's a physicist. He's been on the Science Show before, actually, a couple of times. So back when we were on Pirate, he's been on the Source as well. He's a really, really awesome guy, awesome research. But we're not talking about his research today, actually. We're talking about his music. We've actually featured him before, interviewed him a while back, actually. And I thought, perfect time to feature some of his tunes again, because they are awesome. Okay, so we're going to play some of this music now. Aerial Vex is the name, his musician name. You can find him on Facebook. You can get his tunes on iTunes as well, I believe. We're telling you a bit later about how you can check out more of his music. You can definitely find him on Facebook, Aerial Vex. The absolutely fantastic tunes. Rock and roll. Stripped down bare to just its socks, in his own words, which I think is pretty cool. We have just received a comment from Lewis, actually, because I've chosen a picture which I think is really awesome. A dashing man.
Yeah.
When you see this picture, you think, oh. But he says, man, this pic is like 7 years old. He didn't say like, I just added that bit because it was cool. But anyway, this picture is 7 years old. So,
well,
nothing wrong with that, mate. I mean, the thing is, I'm going to have to confess something as well. I like to dabble in electric guitar. Lewis really is a talented electric guitarist, as you'll find out very shortly. I like to dabble, and I did. I might have copied him in his guitar choice.
You didn't, did you?
I might have done. I even chose the same colour.
You can't.
I can remember the day when he realised that boy. It's like, oh, cool guitar, man.
That's so not rock and roll. That you can't just take someone's guitar.
Yeah, but the thing is, I was
not rock and roll.
But then I can just go around and say I'm Aerial Vex.
Oh, yes, that's a great idea. That's a good point.
Exactly.
Didn't think of that.
Because that picture's 7 years old, so who knows?
Yeah.
He could have gained about £1,000. lost all his hair. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, this isn't a very good introduction for Lewis, is it? Let's rein this back in. Lewis, aka Aerial Vex, musician name. This is he's got his whole album actually. Really, really awesome. Going to play all of this, I think, actually over the next few weeks. Going to play definitely a few for you today to give you a flavour of the kind of thing he does. Really, really nice. We've got a little bit of a story to go alongside this as well. So I did ask him to explain. I was like, "Son, explain." Which obviously everyone does to musicians. Explain yourself, boy. What does it mean? Anyway, before I say any of that, I'm going to let you listen first, because I think the best way to get a flavour of this is to obviously just to listen to it. What am I talking about?
Who'd have thought? The best way to hear some music is to listen to it.
Yeah. Well, that's why we got James on the show today. So in case you need any insights. Okay, I'm going to start with this one. Aerial Vex, this one's Left to Fly. Now, I think you're really going to like this. Turn the music up, turn your volume way up, turn it up past 11. Drive carefully, though, please, most importantly. But if you can, if it's safe to do so, have the volume far exceeding your normal
and
limits.
Get the pedal to the metal!
Yeah, damn right, boy. Now that is a tune.
Oh, my neck actually aches a little bit from all the headbanging I just did then, to be honest.
Yeah, Lewis, your fault, mate. You've caused injuries in the
come
studio today.
Go on now.
Yeah, send us a check.
Own up.
Okay, well, I got a bit of info from Lewis here. So if you liked that tune, we're gonna be playing more. Check him out on Facebook, Aerial Vex. Now he's telling us in terms of the EP, we've got a number of tracks from this. It was written 5 years ago. In his own words, when he was incredibly cynical. He remained cynical, but more like a miserable old man cynical, he says, rather than a millennial angry with the world. Much nicer way to be.
Yeah.
What do you think, James? I agree.
Yeah, I agreed. Yeah.
Good. Okay. And we just heard Left to Fly there, which is a track about struggling with addictive personalities and the ironic obsessions with trying to live a more normal life. This was written, as he says, he was incredibly cynical, apparently, when he wrote this. But you know what? It's absolutely fantastic. I'm glad you were, Lewis.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm glad you were that cynical.
Yeah.
If that's what you came up with.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, it's fantastic music. Now we got more, so don't worry about that. I'm actually going to play another one right now, and then we'll come back and play some more later as well. So if if you're thinking, oh, I could do a bit more guitar like that, don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Got some for you.
We have got you covered.
Right. Okay. And this is track 2 called Frog Scream. That is not his actually. Which one is it? Is it Goat Scream?
Goat Scream. Must be that one.
That doesn't sound much like it either.
What about? Is it Goat Horror Theme?
Possibly.
Or was it? Oh no! There it is. It's Penguin Mating Call.
Oh, yeah. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay. I just thought.
You know what? Yes. We have a penguin in the studio, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
clearly.
That's amazing. What are we doing? Let's put on some actual Aerovex for you now. So I hope you liked that first track. Now, track 2, All That Makes You, equally rock and roll. Enjoy. And if you don't enjoy, there's going to be a lot of trouble because there's no reason why you wouldn't. Okay. No, actually, no. I tell you what, I just got a shout out. Actually, I'd like to give a special thanks actually to a certain number one listener, and that's Bian. Texted in, always listening, great show. Thank you very, very much indeed. I'm tempted just to give you the tickets straight off.
Yeah, to be honest.
But you know what you should do? You've texted, so text with take a guess right at the answer to that question.
Yeah,
because you could
have
be
a guess. You could
Because
be lucky.
you never know. Like the questions could be subject to random shuffling at the end.
Yes, you never know.
I mean, obviously, we're not saying we will do that. Of course, no. But
Just, give it a shot. Have a guess.
I mean,
you never know.
Yeah, I mean, Bian,
yeah,
I think you deserve them. So it could well happen. And I've just got another text from. Well, actually, okay, fake news. He would accuse me of
Fake.
saying it's not a text. Actually, it was a Facebook message. Still counts. That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, he's saying he doesn't know the answer. Did he tell you what he moaned about the other day? Right. Actually, it was a long time ago now.
The other day means
the other
least
day
years ago, doesn't it?
Yeah, 10 years ago,
Could
maybe.
be. That's the other day.
Well, I can remember, right, we were doing the weather. I mean, I'm going to blame Sam for this because he was doing the weather.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't exactly remember the exact wording of this, but Dan texted in saying, "Have you even looked outside, mate?"
Oh!
Yeah.
Raw.
We felt the sting for months. We never did weather again.
No, I'm not surprised.
And we're not doing weather today.
No, we will not be doing weather.
I mean, I could just have a quick gander. Hang on, I'd look out the window.
Should we do a quick weather report?
Boring.
Yeah.
It's basically what the weather
Bit
is.
Dark.
Yeah.
Bit damp, probably. Don't know if that's just the dew.
Yeah.
Can't tell. Weather.
You've been drinking Mountain Dew this morning.
I wish, mate.
And Doritos. This is basic. Yeah, exactly. Okay, anyway, what on earth were we talking about? Let's get back to the music then. So anyway, that was a shout out to Bian. A shout out to Dan as well. Thanks, Dan. We're only joking. We're only messing with you, mate. We're a lot of fake news is happening. A lot of fake news has occurred in the past couple of minutes. Dan, I'm sorry, mate. No, we love you. Thank you for messaging in. Now we're going to play some more Aerial Vex for you. This one is called All That Makes You. As I said before, absolutely fantastic stuff. Turn it up. Lewis Island, aka Aerial Vex. Fantastic tunes. Now I'm going to play more later. But for now, we're going to move to some other music, actually. So coming up very, very shortly indeed. Now, this is a very, very special guest. Very pleased to have Professor Gabriel Yvon-Durocher on the show with us, actually. Now, we've got some music from an old band that he used to be involved with, London-based folk rock five-piece called The Bit Between, which you can get on SoundCloud. I'm going to be playing a few songs from their album. First of all, though, I'm just going to drop this science competition news on you. Okay, before we move on any further, actually, taking a bit of a sciencey turn.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to play this news segment for you here about this competition for young people aged 7 to 14 called Young Imagineers. It's actually closing tomorrow at 5, okay, so if you're interested in this, get involved quickly. Let anyone you know who might be interested, any teachers out there, anything like that, people aged 7 to 14, basically. This is for them. Anyone interested in STEM subjects, so science, technology, engineering and maths, this is perfect for you. And actually so basically all it's about designing or coming up with an idea for a design for an invention, basically.
Yes.
So you have to come up with an invention idea. So this will be really cool. So I'm going to drop this news for you first. Now this is actually as well. It's quite cool, this section, because we've actually got awesome chap Greg, who's actually the science guy.
Good old Greg
from Blue Peter.
Guy Greg, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So science guy Greg is here with us. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah.
So listen out for this competition. When we come back, we've got Professor Gabriel Yvon-Durocher with The Bit Between. So I think you're really going to like that kind of music. So stay with us. For now, listen to this interview, if you fancy listening to it. I hope you do. Stay tuned.
I'm Lopa Patel. I'm a tech entrepreneur. I run a number of web sites, and I'm very much interested in STEM and particularly science, and very much involved with the Science Museum Group.
I'm Greg Foote. I'm a science presenter, so I get to spend my time on TV, on radio, on YouTube, and on stages, trying to bring science alive with experiments and questions and all that sort of stuff. And what I'm most proud of, over everything that I've done, is that I get to do science on Blue Peter, which is like a childhood dream.
Yeah, and you get to run on custard and things like that. Amazing.
Oh, I do all sorts of fun experiments for those guys.
Well, a very warm welcome to you both. Thank you very much for speaking to me this morning. Now, this is, I must say, this is a subject that I'm extremely passionate about as well. This whole thing about encouraging young people to be interested in subjects like this, STEM subjects, basically. In fact, I spend quite a lot of my time trying to do this kind of thing as well. So how fantastic to speak to you both, two people who do this regularly in their careers, basically. So it's fantastic. So let's get going then. I mean, let's just start. I mean, could we just maybe have some thoughts about why we think it's just so important?
So the Young Imagineers competition is really to inspire young people to offer up their ideas about how they would make the world a better place. And from my point of view, I'm very interested in actually having them made. As a business, as an entrepreneur, I'm very interested to actually commercialize some of these ideas. But obviously, with Greg, the idea, we were just discussing the fact that we would quite like to see some wacky ideas. Any ideas on science?
Yeah, and Greg, I think I've seen you say this actually as well before, that wacky ideas, we call them wacky ideas, but the thing is, all inventions ultimately have to start out as an idea, right? So, the wacky, if it's just because it's wacky doesn't mean it's a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, I just love everyone to just ask questions, go out and try to find the answers, and for this, just come up with whatever you want. Like, we call them wacky ideas, but really, no idea is too wacky for us. The key is to find a problem that you want to solve. Yes. And this is what's so wonderful. All the kids, because they're so brilliantly creative and curious, will be able to think, right, what is a problem that I face every day? Let's come up with an invention to try to tackle it. That's what we want to know. What invention would you create to make tomorrow's world a better place?
And it's really easy because, you can design it. You don't actually have to make it, but you can design it and describe it in 100 words. And then we are going to employ a really professional designer to actually help you make it and realise your dream.
That's be fantastic. And this is open to anyone aged 7 to 14, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. It is. Just anyone who just wants to get stuck in and have an idea. And you asked earlier, Ben, about why it's important. For me, science, it's without it, it's the driving force of innovation. Science, technology, engineering, and maths. We couldn't fly around the world. We couldn't have this conversation now. We couldn't watch telly or bake a cake. It is everything. And some people find it boring, but I'm like, no, it's not. It's so fantastic. It kind of gets your creativity going. It gets you asking questions, and that's what Young Imagineers is all about. Get the creativity flowing.
Absolutely. I mean, some people could even say that science and that information transfer in science is actually almost the one thing that sets us apart from the other primates. That's how important science is.
From my perspective, I think you really need to make things. I think you need to try things.
Yes.
Everything I've ever managed to do is because I've failed at doing it the first time.
Yes,
whether it's baking a biscuit or, making things, trying to fly a kite or make a rocket. So you really got to get your hands in there and make things and perhaps make it wrong in the first place.
Yes.
You're learning from failure is really, really a key thing. I think the problem is that a lot of children feel everything has to be perfectly formed, from
Yes.
idea to execution. And it doesn't, actually. Most of the scientific discoveries are often, tangential to the original idea or the original purpose of what the scientist was looking for.
And for me, I think it's not about, I think some people are scared of science or STEM because they think you have to have an answer. But you don't have to have an answer. That's the beauty. When you're inventing, you're coming up with your own answer. When you're trying to answer these big, curious questions, you just got to work it out and enjoy the journey as you go.
Yeah, that's a lovely point, actually. Yeah. I mean, I think probably, if anyone out there has this view of STEM subjects being, cold and formulaic, well, it's completely the opposite, isn't it? As you're saying,
Absolutely.
it's about trying things, about coming up with it. It's about ideas, basically.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. We should say that this competition, it closes on October the 6th. So
Yes.
you need to get involved. You need to head to the website, which is youngimagineers.statoil.com. All you got to do is sketch down an idea and write less than 100 words. It's super easy, and it's a great thing. Any parents listening or anyone who works with kids, get those kids. It's such a great afternoon or weekend activity to try to dream up ideas of ways to solve problems.
Fantastic. And there is as well, of course, the chance of the invention going on display in the Science Museum. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely. It's going to be drawn up, and it is going to be displayed outside of Wonderlab. Wonderlab is a fantastic interactive exhibition at the Science Museum. Really worth going. And this winning idea will be displayed outside of that. And they'll also get a chance to meet a lot of the explainers at the Science Museum and really have a fun day and be the Chief Inspiration Officer.
I love that.
I love that being a job title. Can you imagine?
Oh, it'd be so good.
I hope they get a little badge, with their name and title on it. It'd be fantastic. Now, can I just say, for girls particularly, give us your ideas. Girls are often quite reticent about their ideas because they think people will think it's silly. Yeah, there is no such thing as silly ideas. Just come up with whatever you think you would like to see. Often, people ask me, well, how do you come up with creative ideas? I mean, I have 5 creative ideas before breakfast, and the reason is you really just start with something that you would like to improve or change, or something that's really annoying you or frustrating you, and you think, I wish we could do that differently. And that's a great place to start, from practical terms.
Examples of fantastic female inventors. Melita Bentz, who invented the way to brew coffee. That is essentially, if you're brewing a coffee this morning, that's kind of where it came from.
Fantastic.
Stephanie Kolek, who developed Kevlar. I mean, it's just, let's continue that tradition with some brilliant female inventors.
And Greg and I were just talking about my idea, which I'm hoping he'll collaborate with me on, which is basically I would like a luggage droid or a self-driving suitcase.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I hope, kids, they don't worry about it too much. Let's just see what you come up with.
Hang on, so I can't talk anymore. I'm back. Just going to pop to the lab, actually, see if any of my mates can whip that one up for us.
Quick, patent it over.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, both of you. Thanks for telling us about this competition. So just as a quick recap for anyone listening then, so people need to get involved quickly with this, and they just head to the website, right, and write 100 words on their imagination, any kind of thing that they think is going to make the world a better place, basically.
And it's youngimagineers.statoil.com.
Fantastic. Lovely. Well, thank you both. Cheers, guys.
Thanks,
thank you. See you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, awesome. Now, it is time, of course, the moment we've all been waiting for. Professor Yvon-Durocher, which is band The Bit Between. I'm going to spin a few tracks actually from them today, and the first one I'm going to play you. I got this on their SoundCloud. You can find it yourself. SoundCloud.com/The Bit Between. This one's called Compound of Elements. I think you're really going to like this. So let's give this a spin for you. The Bit Between, Compound of Elements. Now that's awesome song. You know, I was just saying to James just now that actually the acoustic guitar work, which I believe is is Gab himself, actually.
Yes.
That guitar work, it reminds me a little bit of Get Cape, Where Cape, Fly, actually.
Yes.
Like the guitar work
Yes,
itself.
definitely, yeah.
Really, really, really nice.
It's very cool.
Yeah, really nice.
Interesting. Yeah,
And
I like
the kind of the way it kind of hits up into that kind of strumming bit as well.
Yes.
That reminds me
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of Get Cape.
I have to say, I really like the drumming in that song. I must say, I'm a big fan. Well, I tend to like to listen to drums myself, and
Yeah, being a drummer yourself
yes,
as well.
being a drummer myself, toot my own horn.
Well, we
But,
actually,
yeah, no, I
James,
just really like that.
funny you should say that, mate. We've got
Yeah.
some of your drumming later.
Oh, really? Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, we'll put it on a bit later.
Cool.
It's anyway, yeah, that was awesome. The bit between. I'm going to play you another song from them now as well. And I think, if we, we'll see, won't we? I'd quite like to pop some of this on the show later as well.
Yeah, I think so.
So we're back again at 1:00 today.
Yes.
If you didn't know, so
Exciting stuff.
yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
you've definitely not had enough of us this morning.
Yeah,
You want some more?
No, absolutely.
Totally.
I've just had a request from, too many to count actually.
Yeah, far
saying,
too many.
please, could you play your theme tune again for the show?
Yeah, people are screaming for it, aren't they?
Well, I'll play it. I mean, I had it also 2,000 texts about the kazoo.
Yeah.
Saying,
Please play more kazoo.
Yeah.
I've had about 50,000.
Have you?
of
50,000?
saying that as well, yeah.
Wow.
It's weird.
Yeah, I can see you scrolling down there.
Yeah,
It takes a long time.
Whew. Yeah.
Although, I believe there's another shout-out to do, isn't there?
Oh, yes, absolutely. We'll have to give a shout-out to Ness's mum, Justine Knight. It's great to have you listening. Thank you.
Absolute pleasure. Thank
Yeah.
you for joining us. I'm just actually trying to think of like a noise that I can play for you in thanks, but
Must be one somewhere, surely.
we could play the horror soundtrack at this point. But is that a bit silly? No, I don't think she's going to like that one.
No, it's a bit more upbeat, I think.
Something more like
The horror sound.
not because she deserves horror soundtrack. I'm just trying to think of like the best thing I've got on here. I know what I can play for you, Justine. Yeah. I'm going to play you the intro song to my breakfast science show.
There we go. Yeah, perfect.
No, okay. Then don't go anywhere. If this is too silly for you, don't stress because we're going to play some more bit between very shortly indeed. But Justine, this is for you. I hope you enjoy this. You definitely won't enjoy this. I don't know. Maybe you will. We'll put it on for you.
It's good stuff.
Just listen to that. Oh, it's tasty. Science in the house, the science man dem. The science man dem in the house. That's enough of that. I hope you enjoyed that anyway. We'll tell you what, we'll play you another song later.
Yes.
We'll think of a suitable
If you've got a
song.
request, please.
Yeah, absolutely.
Send it in.
I was going to say what we could do actually is finish up on a couple of songs. We can make a little playlist at the end.
Yeah,
James.
that'd be cool. Yeah.
Finish like 10 minutes or so early, and then we just leave it on a playlist, like full of just really awesome tunes.
Yeah. Sounds good.
How about that? Anyway, let's go on with some more awesome tunes right now. So I'm going to play some more bit between for you. Actually, I think. Now, this one is actually called Stellar Dilemma. Let's get this on for you. So, as I said before, this is a shout out to Professor Gabriel Yvon-Durocher from campus. This is his band. He's playing the acoustic guitar, I believe. Fantastic stuff. He's probably doing everything else as well, but he's quite modest. So I couldn't actually decipher exactly what. He's quite a mysterious man when it comes to music. I've actually still got faith that he's going to come back into the music scene at some point.
He definitely will.
He will.
I can sense it.
And fair enough, he's quite a busy man at the moment.
Yeah.
Professor and a father and et cetera, et cetera. But I think there's still room in there for a musician.
Just a little bit of spice.
Yeah, just a bit. Yeah,
music, just a little bit of spice.
Gab, if you're listening, the odd SoundCloud release, I reckon.
Yeah,
that's what. If you really want, I mean, I know I'm in high demand for my kazoo playing,
but very high demand.
Very high demand.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Yeah, I mean, I could play some.
Possibly.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure the bit between don't want any kazoos in the songs. Let's play Stellar Dilemma for you now. I think you're going to like this one as well. So turn the volume way high.
past the four cornered sides of the moon. Buy myself time for the day. I'll find my place today. We all waste our time whiling away over the hills far, far from free. 'Cause you said to me, I wanna be a part of your soul. And you tried to take my heart as part of your goal. This kind of shit, don't shove it, 'cause I'm way out of reach, yeah. Into a stellar dilemma, in the only place I can reach. Dream a dream for me, you know that's what I'll be, yeah. Poke your head above the rain clouds, in the only place I can see that you said to me, I don't know where. In the only place I can reach. Dream a dream for me. You know that's what I'll be, yeah. Poke your head above the rain clouds. In the only place I can see that you had said to me, I don't know where. The four-cornered signs of the moon. Buy myself time for the day. I'll find my place today. We all waste our time whiling away over the hills far, far, far from free. 'Cause you and said to me, I wanna be a part of your show. You tried to take my heart out of your door. This kind of shit don't shove it, 'cause I'm way out of reach, into a stellar dilemma, in the only place I can reach. Dream a dream for me, you know that's how I'll be. Poke your head above the rain clouds, in the only place I can see that you. And said to me,
The Bit Between, Stellar Dilemma. Awesome stuff. Love that track. Guys, it's great music. I'm really sad that the band's not currently gigging and things.
Are they not? Are they?
No, this is a... Yeah, this is the thing. I tried...
Disappointing.
Yeah, well, you know, that's what we need to get this out there.
Exactly.
You know? We need to encourage Gab to get back in the music scene.
To the scene. Release
Awesome
some
stuff.
fire.
Exactly.
And we can play it right here.
Yeah, so I'm just going to read out their quick bio. James, do you want to do this? You've got a better height voice, so
Okay.
I'll just pass this over. Take that.
Okay, yeah, I'll take this away. Okay.
You can read a quick bio for them.
The Bit Between, a Renew East London folk rock 5-piece. By turns, expect exuberant and serene, intricate and occasionally frantic melodies. The Bit Between have fast gained a reputation for their adventurous, energetic and genre-defining live shows.
A golden voice, James. Fantastic.
There you go,
That was it. I think they're going to be pleased with that. They're going to be pleased with that reading. Well, anyway, yes, thanks. Thank you very much to Professor Gabriel Yvon-Durocher for, letting us spin those tunes on the show today. Absolutely fantastic stuff. The Bit Between, find them on SoundCloud. Right, okay, moving on then. Got some more tunes for you now. Now, I've just actually been notified that, presenter from the Source, fellow presenter from the Source, we've got a gig tonight. So, Bright Vibes, got a gig tonight. Jacob's Ladder, 9 to 11, free entry.
Yes, there you
Score.
Go there.
So, you know, for this kind of thing, you don't even need to win the tickets.
Exactly. Wow.
Free entry already. And this song, actually, I'm going to play for them now, is called Don't Get Angry. So, let's give this a cheeky little spin. I've never heard this before, so I'm looking forward to hearing this. This is the Bright Vibes. Let's give these guys a listen.
I was thinking just the other day about the things that getting in my way. Don't get angry, just get even. Don't get angry, just get even, I say. And all my friends are waiting for the day. Don't forget that you got something to say. These people think they're looking cool, standing round and acting like the fool. So don't get angry, just get even. Don't get angry, just get even, I say. And all my friends are waiting for the day. But don't forget that you got something to say. Don't get angry, just get even. Don't get angry, just get even. Don't get angry, just get even. All my friends are waiting for the day. Don't forget that you got something to say. Get angry, just get even. Don't get angry, just get even. Don't get angry, just get even. Don't get angry, just get even.
Fantastic stuff, Bright Vibes, that's awesome. So as I said before, they are going to be playing live tonight at Jacob's Ladder Inn from 9, free entry. So that's fantastic.
Check them out.
Yeah, that was awesome stuff.
That was great stuff.
I can definitely imagine sipping a pint to that, or obviously your beverage of choice.
Of course, it doesn't have to be a pint.
No, obviously not. If you're driving, then Coca-Cola.
Well, yeah,
Pepsi,
absolutely. Yeah.
Whatever.
Lemonade.
Yeah.
Nice little glass.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Bit of lime, ice.
Don't drive, that would be absurd. Get yourself there, get some drinks. Yeah, that sounds great. They're on Facebook as well, Bright Vibes, check them out. That was really, really nice. First time hearing that track, actually.
Yeah,
it was awesome. Fantastic stuff. Right, let's play some more tunes then for you. Well, actually, no, it's time. It's time.
You know what? Yes, it is time. We should talk about that competition again.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
I'm pleased you know what time I meant when I said that time. So it's that time.
It's that time.
Yeah, I mean, only a few minutes left of the show now, guys. So come on. Had a few texts already, but people are a bit scared.
Shying away from
trying
guessing,
to answer.
I think.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
not
be
scary.
scared. Don't be scared. It's a guess. Obviously, we're back on this afternoon, so
you've
don't
got more
stress.
time then.
More time, but okay. Here's the question again, and I'll give you my number again. If you've got it, if you've been texting, Bian, thinking about you here. Dan, thinking about you as well. Justine, maybe you could win these as well.
Yeah, totally.
Ness.
Beer festival tickets.
Exactly,
Cornwall.
beer festival tickets, free beer.
Yeah. What?
Who isn't a fan of free beer?
Exactly.
Come on.
Exactly.
Give me a text on 07860 670 917. What you have to tell me, we played some piano at the beginning from Henry Häkkinen from campus, absolutely awesome pianist. He played us some music, so one personal composition.
Indeed.
And he gave us, he actually told me that quite a cool fact about it, and this is the fact that I want to know whether anyone can guess, okay, or no. Obviously, if you know it, great, you can answer it straight up. But if you want to guess, that's fine. And that is the speed of his piano playing. That was a certain fraction of the speed that a concert pianist would play it at. So he did this deliberately so we could get cozy with it and hear the notes.
Hear it all.
Exactly. So it was a certain fraction of the speed of the concert pianist. You can guess that fraction. So all I need is just a fraction.
Yeah,
any fraction.
Any fraction.
You can guess a fraction.
Give it a go.
Give it a go. Text me.
Text in. Maybe you could be the lucky winner.
Exactly. And you must. Here's the second part: is you must text me directly, so I can get this whilst we're going forward presenting. And that number is 07860 670 917. Come on, guys.
Come on.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy now.
Come on.
Okay, right. Let's move on then. Now I'm thinking, actually, James.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, we haven't really played our theme tune enough.
Not enough. No. I love that theme tune.
No, exactly.
And it deserves more love.
So we will be playing that just in 1 second. But actually, first of all, now we're going to play more of these guys later, so don't worry, okay? We've got loads more stuff, okay? We've got some Warblefly to play you later. Awesome band, featuring the great Prof Dave Hodgson. So you got to tune in for that. That's awesome. We've actually got a collab, actually, I'm going to play right now with Dave himself and other Dave. So actually,
two Daves.
There are two Daves, okay? The Dave that I'll be very disappointed if you don't know this Dave, because this Dave, as opposed to that Dave, this Dave has been on the show. This Dave not being the Dave that I was just talking about. This is another Dave. Professor David Hosken. Now, he's been on the show numerous times. He's a regular alongside Sasha Dawes. So if you don't know him, then you're in trouble because it means you haven't been listening.
Yeah, naughty.
To the Cornwall Science Sessions breakfast show. Ooh, plugging it. Promised I wouldn't plug that, but I'm plugging it. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to play a collab with them now. So this is actually, so when we play you Warblefly later, we've got Hodgson on vocals. But Hodgson's actually on the drums, James, you're pleased to know.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Yeah, he's going to be on the drums. And Dave Hosken is on the vocals this time. So I'm going to play you this. Now, this is called Deathly Hollow Tree. Absolutely love this track. Played it for the first time a couple of weeks ago on The Breakfast Show. I think you're going to like this. Give this a spin.
Like a goddess by a hollow tree, bathing by a river, trying not to notice me. Well, who's fooling who? Why no one, it seems. Betrayed by a furtive glance, see sun and heartache for me. And now that it's over, now that we're older, and deathly hollow tree, dust and flies on me. Betrayed by a furtive glance, see sun and heartache for me. Dawn comes early, cold and damp with you, smiling, laughing, coffee, and awe-inspiring beauty too. Well, who's fooling who? Why no one, it seems. Betrayed by a furtive glance, see sun and heartache for me. And now that it's over, now that we're older, deathly hollow tree, dust and flies on me. Betrayed by a furtive glance, see sun and heartache for me. Aching back returns once more, burning rays I can't ignore. Second time around once more, second time around. Love that haven't found. Betrayed by a furtive glance, see sun and heartache for me. Now that it's over, now that we're older, and deathly hollow tree, dust and flies on me. Betrayed by a furtive glance, see sun and heartache for me. Now that we're older, now that it's over, deathly hollow tree, dust and flies on me. Betrayed by a furtive glance, see sun and heartache for me. Betrayed by a furtive glance, see sun and heartache for me.
Dave. The band is called Dave, features two Daves.
The two Daves.
The two Daves.
Called
Fantastic
Dave.
stuff. We're playing more of that later. You can find them on SoundCloud if you want to check out more. Just Band Dave.
Dave.
Original name, yeah, you know,
Daves.
all sorted. Now, running out of time, but a very quick announcement actually. Bian, congratulations. You win 2 of the Fan with Beer Festival Supporters Night tickets for Thursday the 19th of October. 6, you get free beer from 6 till 8. Bian, congratulations. The correct answer was 2/3. Henry was playing the speed 2/3 of that relative to a concert pianist this morning. We played his piano pieces, so well done, Bian. Be in touch with you to give you these tickets. Two are coming to you.
2 tickets.
Right, and there's another chance to win 2 more tickets later. So if you're listening, don't worry. There are more tickets.
Missed out yet.
Haven't missed out yet. Not yet. Bian, thank you for the text. Yep, you win. Woohoo! I haven't got any victory music. I've actually got the opposite. I've got some sad violins. I won't play those. Instead, we can celebrate by playing our theme tune for you.
Yeah.
So we'll leave you with that. We're going to love you and leave you now. And we'll be back later at 1 o'clock. Come back. We've got loads more songs to get through. We didn't get through half the stuff we want to play this morning.
We've got so
too
much
much
more.
good stuff.
So, tune in again. Tune in.
Absolutely. And a very quick shout out. I believe Wills is.
Oh, yes. We need to have a shout out to Wills.
Wills, I've got a noise for you. Hang on. Oh.
Come on.
What do you think? Good noise? Right, anyway, more of that later. Thank you for listening, everybody. We're going to leave you the theme tune again. I think it's an awesome theme tune. It's the same as the intro, the outro. It's the middle bit as well. It's just everything. It's just
everything.
the coolest thing
Just
ever.
the theme.
It's just a theme. Enjoy. Right, goodbye now.
Goodbye now.
The Makin Brothers, live on Source FM.
Here at the source of them, take me higher. Here at the source of them, blaze the fire. Here at the source of them, take me higher. Here at the source of them, blaze the fire. Here at the source of them, take me higher. Here at the source of them, blaze the fire. Here at the source of them, take me higher. Here at the source of them, blaze the fire.
96.1 FM and online. The Makin Brothers, live on Source FM.
Well, a very good afternoon.
Hello
How's it going?
again.
Oh, we're back, aren't we, James?
Back again, part 2.
Yeah, part 2 out of 2 parts in total. That's it, the 2-part special, as we told you this morning.
Yes.
Well, loads more tunes for you, actually, this afternoon. I'm really excited about this. Going to start up with a very special guest. We've got loads of special guests today.
Too many special
guests today, yeah. And as we were saying, actually, we didn't quite manage to squeeze in all the special guests this morning, so we've got an abundance of special guests.
Loads.
It's fantastic.
Loads.
Fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm excited about this. So excited, I'm going to give you a quick note on the harmonica. There you are. Let's get started then, shall we? So I'd really like to actually start with a couple of songs, actually. Fantastic musician, singer-songwriter, Jonny Tristram. Now, he got in touch recently, sent me his album across, and it really is fantastic. So it's all, if you're kind of into kind of singer-songwriter acoustic style, he is your man, definitely, Jonny Tristram. And he's actually got a little message for us, and we're going to be playing, at least a few tracks off his album, if not all of it. We're going to play all of it over the next few weeks, that's for sure. And we're going to have a little listening sesh now, actually, to some of this. I think you're really going to like it. So if you haven't heard of Jonny before, do check him out on Facebook, Jonny Tristram. Anyway, he's got a little message for us, so let's start up with his little message from Jonny.
Hi, this is Jonny Tristram. You're listening to my album Houston on Source FM. I hope you enjoy it and have a great day. Cheers.
And you certainly will enjoy this. This is really, really nice. So I've got a couple of songs here, choosing from his album Houston, which he sent over. And yeah, I mean, these are all fantastic songs, actually. Some particularly emotional ones. I'm going to play one of the really emotional ones. I'm going to start actually with this song called Cheers. There's a Cheers by Jonny Tristram. Enjoy.
Sing a song for you, my friend, about the places I've been. We can laugh and joke and tell the early hours. You might ask me about the things I've seen, the lives I've lived and what they mean, but nothing could compare to here and now. 'Cause I never could have made it without you. When I was down, you picked me up just to make me smile. So I raise a glass to you, and you know what I say is true when I say here's to life and cheers to you. When I say here's to life and cheers to you. I could do things I've not done before. Walk 100 million miles or more, but all them roads would lead me back to you. It's a secret shared by you and me, something special no one else would see. A magic moment making me complete. Well, I never could have made it without you. When I was down, you picked me up just to make me smile. So I raise a glass to you, as you know what I say is true. When I say here's to life, cheers to you. Well, I never could have made it without you. When I was down, you picked me up just to make me smile. So I raise a glass to you, as you know what I say is true. I said here's to life and cheers to you. I said here's to life and cheers to you. Well, I said here's to life and cheers to you.
Cheers by Jonny Tristram. Love that track. Really, really nice. Loads of nice songs in his album, Houston. All acoustic, just like that. I'm going to be playing quite a few of these. Going to play one more of Johnny's tunes now, and then we will go to some other things, play some other things, and don't worry, because there's more Johnny later, okay? I'm going to play you another one in a second. One important thing to say at this point, James, is of course, we are still going with the competition.
Yes, indeed. There's still 2 tickets left.
Yes.
To be won.
Yeah, still 2 of them. Bian this morning won one of these. 2 of these, sorry. She won 2 of these. That's fantastic for correctly telling us the fraction of speed that Henry was playing his piano at. So that's fantastic. The fraction of speed compared to the concert pianist. Yeah, really cool. Got it. She got it in 1.
1 as well. Not even, we didn't even say how many guesses you could have, to be fair.
No, we didn't actually, did we? We didn't
actually specify.
No, we just said just give us a guess. Well, I guess it was going to be give us a guess, and we didn't choose the closest one, but she got it.
Yeah, she got it straight away. 2/3.
Exactly. Yeah, there it is. So that's great. So Bian, you shall be receiving your tickets very soon indeed. Very pleased to say, and you'll be getting free beer from 6 till 8. Fantastic. And there's 2 left to win. So, well, 1 lucky winner. I'm going to give each winner 2. You see, makes more sense. As we're saying, it makes much more sense.
You don't want to go on your own, do you?
No. I mean, if you do, that's fine. You just go and just get 2 tickets.
But yeah.
I mean, you could even make use of them by going out, getting changed, and coming back.
Yeah, exactly. And then get double the beer.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's it. That's it.
I suppose it works quite well, actually. Yeah.
Oh, it really does, doesn't it? And one other point as well is, where's all the love for the theme tune?
I know. To be honest, I'm a bit shaken actually.
Just checking
the lack of it. I mean, I'm scrolling through. Come on, it's a great theme tune.
Well, maybe we could give it a few more spins.
Maybe people just aren't hearing it properly, or something. I don't know. But
well, I'll tell you what. We'll play some more Johnny, and then we'll play it again just in case people didn't hear it.
Oh, also one thing I must say as well is I had a little message from Harry Knight, top boy. He asked me what the price was for a shout out. Is it £100 per? And I was like, to be fair, it's you. I'll do it you for 80. So next time I see you, if you wouldn't mind chucking 80 quid my way.
You do have to pay extra for the noises. So if you want to go to a premium shout
out. Yeah.
It can either just be like, oh yeah, you're right, Harry, yeah, how you doing, man? Yeah. Or you can have Harry Knight. Woo! So it depends which package you're
after. There you go. So let me know about that. I'll expect the funds. You know.
Absolutely.
Maybe I'll take them to the beer festival. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean
the funds.
The funds. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, mysteriously, actually. Oh, James, it looks like. Your name's down in the competition list. It looks like you've won them, mate. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, no more tickets to give out. Well, that was simple.
Oh no.
Makes our life easy this afternoon, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Finished. Competition over. Okay. Anyway, let's play some more Jonny Tristram for you now. I'm going to play this. It's called "This Old Town." Hope you enjoy.
Just another Friday night on the town with the lads chasing ass and getting fights. Nothing ever seemed to turn out right for me. And then a blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl who was standing at the bar took a look and she smiled at me. Who said nothing turns out right for me. For the price of a drink I'll buy your time, I'll wine and dine you, give you everything, my promises I'll keep. And there's something in your eyes, and I can't lie, I won't disguise the way I'm feeling. And it's so real. And she said, I don't love you, yeah, but I don't mind just hanging around and giving this some time. You're kinda cute and I like your style. And there's something kinda special in the way you smile. And there's something kinda special in the way you smile. Catch your name, but I don't mind, it's all the same to me. I don't believe in small talk anyway. Or something butters here, and it's just the two of us alone. I feel we both know how the night is gonna end. So for the price of a drink, I'll buy your time, wine and dine you, give you everything, my promises I'll keep. Cause there's something in your eyes, and I can't lie, I won't disguise the way I'm feeling. And it's so real. Yeah, she said, I don't love you, yeah, but I don't mind just hanging around and giving this some time. You're kinda cute and I like your style. And there's something kinda special in the way you smile. There's something kinda special in the way you smile. I don't know you, girl, I don't care, cause I'm not hanging around and wasting time over here. I've got no plans, I'm just sitting around. And there's more alive than this old town. But for the price of a drink, I'll buy you time, wine and dine you, give you everything, my promises I'll keep. And there's something in your eyes, and I can't lie, I can't disguise the way I'm feeling. And it's so real. She said, I don't love you, but I don't mind hanging around and giving this some time. You're kinda cute and I like your style. And there's something kinda special in the way you smile. She said, I don't love you, yeah, but I don't mind hanging around and giving this some time. You're kinda cute and I like your style. And there's something kinda special in the way you smile. There's something kinda special in the way you smile. She said there's something kinda special in the way you smile.
Hi, this is Jonny Tristram. You're listening to my album Houston on Source FM. I hope you enjoy it and have a great day. Cheers.
So that one we've just heard now, that was This Old Town, another fantastic track. He does a lot of live performances, Jonny does, and he's often touring all around the world, actually. So actually when he sent us these songs, he's actually getting just about to catch a plane. So
there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
The rock star lifestyle.
No, exactly. He's living it. So yeah, if you're interested in that kind of music, do check out his Facebook page. Lots more there. Lots of videos of his live performances as well. Definitely urge you to check that out. Now, later on as well, actually, on this show, another very special guest. Because actually, Jonny, I believe he's actually played for a time with Gareth. So
yes.
We've got Gareth Makin,
Indeed.
pro drummer, on the show a bit later. Going to be doing an interview for us. Actually, this is we interviewed him a few weeks back, actually, on the Science Sessions breakfast show. But no, we're going to replay that for the music special this afternoon for you. And we've got a couple of songs as well that Gareth recommended to us. I said, Gareth, we're going to have to play some of your music. And he was thinking, well, you can if you want. I was like, yeah, I insist. Which ones? Send them to me right now.
Tell me
now. Tell me them. Just right now. So we've got some of those to
You're
play.
never very aggressive, are you, when you ask for music, Ben?
No, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Musicians, you've just got to, you've just got to be, kind, but just firm. Just like, we want your music, we want to play it, because it's just awesome. You got to get your music out there, haven't you?
Exactly.
Jonny, thanks very much for sending us your album. Real pleasure playing this. Going to play some more from the album Houston later from Jonny. But for now, actually, we're going to move on to some other kind of music, some more special guests introduced. I've got a lot of special guests today, haven't we, James?
So many special guests.
Yeah, I mean, for example,
special.
just drop this on you now. So talking a little bit about country music. music
Indeed.
and tourism later. We have this chap, actually. Pretty cool to have this chap on the show with us. Here he is. There's a little clip of him saying who he is.
I'm Billy Nungesser, and I'm Lieutenant Governor of the great state of Louisiana.
That's right.
Yeah, it's not every day, you have the Lieutenant Governor of Louisiana.
No. Exactly. And,
Cornwall.
Key fact here, Louisiana, birthplace of multiple very successful country artists such as Tim McGraw.
Exactly. And what a legend he is.
Exactly. Played a lot of Tim McGraw on the show before, actually. Great musician. So, cool to play this kind of stuff alongside loads of fantastic musicians this week, like Jonny and like Gareth later as well. We've got more coming on up for you as well. We've also got on the show, now this is really, really exciting as well, a poet, spoken word artist or musician as well, James Massiah.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited about this.
Yeah, so he's actually recently, very fortunate enough to catch this reading for us firsthand. So we've got this recording for you right now today. He was actually commissioned very recently by GIFGAF to this particular piece of spoken word music that he's written. So he's going to be performing that for us very soon, actually, on the show. Right here. You're really glad you tuned in now, haven't you? It's just
exactly. Let's listen to all of that.
Yeah, it's just awesome already, isn't it?
All of the stuff we had this morning.
Exactly.
And now, just piling it on.
Exactly. And we will be playing some more of the Prof's tunes as well this afternoon. So this morning we started playing. We had featured quite a few of the Profs on the show. So we've got the two Daves, as we were saying.
Had a bit of Warblefly.
We had a bit of Warblefly. There's more Warblefly today, this afternoon, for you. You'll be pleased to know. So we'll be playing more of that later as well. And most importantly, as this is all going on, there's one thing that you need to remember.
Indeed.
Competition.
The competition.
The competition is on. Now, we're still trying to think exactly what this question should be on.
No, it's all planned out.
Well, no, because the thing is, Jess, right? I was just thinking, right? We could do this just a bit differently. So what it could be is, because I'm quite in the mood for writing an acoustic ballad. I think Jonny Tristram's put me in the mood for acoustic ballads.
For sure.
So I was thinking, how about people text us?
Yes.
Like there are a couple of lines of song lyrics.
Lines of song. Oh, this is getting good.
And we choose our best and perform the song.
Yes.
We'll give you a preview. Hang on.
Yeah.
James, do you want to play harmonica or the kazoo?
I'll take harmonica, please.
The harmonica?
Yeah.
All right, actually, the problem with that is it'll be in a different key, actually. So you might want to use the kazoo. I would recommend the kazoo.
I'm not sure how
I'll teach you a lesson in kazoo, because I was confused. I first bought the kazoo. Why are we talking about kazoos? Like, we just had a pro musician on the show, now I'm talking about kazoo. Anyway, forgive me.
There's nothing unprofessional about the kazoo.
Well, this is what I was trying to convince you of earlier. You weren't having it.
To be fair, I wasn't having it.
Because, for example, it can produce such riffs as this. You might recognise this one.
I doubt I will.
No, a bit classic, kind of classic rock, quite metally as well. You know what it is. Recognise it?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Take a look at the tickers too.
A bit of Iron Maiden.
There we go, mate.
Wow,
I told you.
The Trooper.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So if you
on the kazoo as well, that's
now
phenomenal.
This, I'm going to present you with this, but you're only allowed to keep it for like 10 minutes.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
I'll try not to break it.
It's the golden. It's the golden kazoo.
Okay.
You can take it, mate. I was thinking you could maybe jam along to some guitar.
I'm not sure how this thing works.
Oh, sorry. I was going to give you a lesson, right? Yeah. I ignored that and displayed you a riff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you literally just, because I thought you had to blow through it, and it just does this if you do that, which isn't very.
No, that's not particularly musical.
Some might argue that it's more musical. But what you do is, so you just put it to your lips like this, and then you just talk through it. But it's better if you kind of go woo or something like that. Just give it a try.
Okay, all right.
No one will. Got it in one.
Yes.
Oh, you've got a sweet style.
Master.
You've got a sweet style. Right. We'll give an example of this. So this. Don't forget, okay, this is not just pure madness. This is all about competition.
It is.
So what you have to do is text me. Here's my number. I gave it you this morning, but if you didn't happen to catch it, I don't blame you. I'm not angry. But I am a bit angry. No, I'm not.
I'm a bit furious.
Actually, quite livid. No. Okay, here's the number. Text me on this. Your job, okay, is to come up with just a couple of lines. One line's fine, a couple of lines.
Yeah,
how much you
something that
want.
would go in an acoustic ballad.
Yeah, so we want to perform an acoustic ballad for you, and we will perform the winning lyrics. Okay?
Indeed.
It doesn't have to be long. It can just be one line. We're fine with like pop music.
Yeah, exactly.
Like work. It could just be one word.
A bit of grime.
Yeah.
Pop, 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 pop. There you go.
Brilliant. Absolutely.
Anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's all fine. Just text it to me. So my number is 07860 670 917. That number is 07860 670 917. Okay, so text some lyrics to me.
Also, please keep them clean.
Oh yes, we should say that, shouldn't we?
That's one thing we probably
we
should
do like
say.
to keep things clean on the sauce.
Yes.
When we're not getting saucy.
Not too saucy on the sauce.
Not too saucy on the sauce. Yeah, we did. We had a great interview, but it hasn't seen the light of day yet because it.
No.
Well,
it will do.
It will see the light of day. I won't tell you anything about it at the moment, but it's fantastic. But all I can reveal about said mystery interview is that a very well-known person actually is on it, and she says that she's going to help the sauce get saucy.
Indeed. That's all you need to know. That makes it quite exciting, really, doesn't it?
It's exciting, yeah. And the only slight issue was, well, no issues really, but it just needs a little glance. That's all. Anyway, should we give them an example of the kind of thing that we're talking about for this competition?
Yes.
So if I get my guitar.
Go on. Let's get something.
So obviously, I just happen to have my guitar in here. That was lucky.
Oh, hooda! Wow, that's a coincidence.
So if I just play some random chords, you can do the melody line if you like, mate.
Okay.
With the kazoo. But it could be something as simple as like, I love drinking beer responsibly, of course, and not when I'm driving. See, there we go. So there's an example.
Wow. Also, I'm a bit upset to being relegated to just the kazoo.
Sorry. Hang on.
I mean, no.
Just the kazoo.
No,
say that again, James.
Just the kazoo.
Oh, what is going on?
Okay, I'm sorry, I love the kazoo. It's my favourite.
Don't ever make me play the goat horror theme ever again.
Please, no.
Just be careful. You see, the thing is, I went for quite a long period, actually. Quite impressively long period on the breakfast show of not playing that.
Wow, I'm proud of you, actually.
I've played it
quite
twice
proud.
today, or was it once? I played the other.
Mate, no, you're going to play the horror
goat theme tunes, but
yeah.
the goat screams.
The goat screams you've played a few times, yeah.
Anyway.
You get a bit twitchy, don't you? Sometimes.
No, exactly. The problem is, it's just placed in the kind of opportune place, like just above the mic, like in my eye line. I can see the penguin song, frog scream, goat horror thing.
I mean, yeah. What are you supposed to do then? You have to, don't you?
No, you can't delete them, obviously.
No,
because that would be like saying just the kazoo.
Yeah,
something that terrible. On the theme of James playing instruments, though, we do have some drumming. We promised this earlier as well. We do have some drumming from James.
Ah, yes, we do.
For our co-production. Girl I Want.
Yeah.
Absolute tune. We'll plug that on for you later as well, actually. I mean, we could just spin some really...
some fire.
Yeah, we could.
As we say that we play.
Yeah.
From our intro.
Yes, no, exactly. Oh, that's a good point. We did promise that we were going to remind listeners of what the intro sounded like.
Yeah.
And then I suppose we probably should, get on with the... We've got a long list of guests.
We have to be
all
honest,
of which I really want to get on the show. No, it's not all about our kazoo as much as we think it should be. Okay, well, thank you anyway to Jonny Tristram. We've got more songs from him later. Now, I think next up, let's. I tell you what, I'm feeling in the mood for a bit of poetry. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah.
So this is James Massiah. He's going to be performing some poetry for us. Actually, that he's just been commissioned by Giftgaff to produce recently.
Which is cool.
Which is fantastic, yeah. I mean, congrats to James for that. He's got his own radio show and things. I'll let him explain. Yeah, really cool guy. Really nice to chat to. Let's hear from him now. So this is James Massiah with a brand new poem. It's called Freedom. You can find it on online. But you won't need to because you're about to hear it. So that's fantastic. So James, very warm welcome to the show.
My name is James Massiah, and I'm a poet from London.
Very warm welcome to you, James. James, I'm going to have to admit, I tried to write you a welcome poem to the show. I don't think you're going to be very impressed. All right, it's not my strong point. But I'm going to perform it for you anyway. Okay, it goes a bit like this. Roses are red, violets are blue. Welcome to the show, James. We love you.
Well, I'm chuffed to bits.
Not very good, is it? But anyway, you can probably beat us here. Yeah, I mean, so let's chat about this. I mean, this recent survey from GIFGAF is actually almost quite depressing to start with, to be honest, isn't it? Because actually an awful lot of us admit to feeling trapped. A lot of people saying finance and job and boss and health are to blame for these. I don't know if these are kind of issues that resonate with yourself as well. I mean, as a poet and a musician as well, actually. These are kind of issues which you kind of write about as well.
Yeah, certainly. I guess a lot of my writing in the past has been to do with freedom, I guess, as a broad theme and a concept. I guess related to my own upbringing, my own circumstances growing up in London, and the things that I saw and dealt with. I guess more recently, having studied at university, it's the idea of debt, which I know is something that a lot of young people felt was something that was trapping them.
Yes.
That was something that I had to deal with, and it's only, I guess, through work that I've done since and whatever else, kind of starting to feel a bit more free, financially speaking.
Yes.
But there are other ways in which freedom can be felt. And that's what I talk about in this poem.
You know, you're mentioning that some of your inspiration it comes from grime music, but actually I'm not particularly surprised because, of course, grime music came out of London as well, didn't it? And I guess deals with quite similar issues as well.
Yeah, certainly. So I guess more recently I've explored and gotten to know music from other genres more widely across the spectrum.
Yes.
But when I was a youngster growing up, that was what all my friends were listening to, and the MCs who were kind of rapping on those songs were speaking the language that we all spoke in the playground, and so it just felt like the most natural means through which to communicate. And it was, I guess, my own parents who kind of encouraged me to read. So it was Roald Dahl, or it was John Cooper Clarke, and these other kind of national treasures, these British poets. And it was a combination of their writing. And what I was picking up from the grime MCs at the time that kind of led me to be the writer that I am today. Fantastic.
I know my brother, also called James, actually, he's majorly into grime music, actually, in Leicester Uni. That's all they listen to all the time, so it's pretty awesome. Pleasure to have you on the show. But James, I mean, the question next is going to be quite obvious. Are we allowed to hear this poem today?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I think that we may have it recorded somewhere, but I'm also at liberty to read it to you, I do believe.
Oh, that'd be fantastic if we could possibly hear it.
So this is going to be read from memory. Now you may not know me, but you might guess what I want to be. Free. Free as a bird, free as a beetle, free as a bat, free as a beast, to be as the birds and the bees. Still subject to the queen on the throne, and a slave to the honeycomb, but free to roam from time to time. Now you may not know me or mine, but you might guess that I would fly away to my heart's content when I feel as though my soul is spent, and life not living quite how I feel it was meant, not getting enough lines for my rent, not getting what I want, repeating the same old stunt, bearing the brunt. I'd bet that I let it all go and feel a bit better once I've released those fetters. Me and Lee could lie low, two birds of a tar and a feather, going wherever we want to go, whatever the weather, come sun, rain, sleet or snow. Now you may not know, but I'd bet that you know who I'd be if I was free, as I don't know you. But I do know that you're a human too, and I reckon you might want to try and do something new.
Oh, it's fantastic. That's lovely. You could just get lost listening to that and just imagine it. It's amazing. You're a wordsmith, James. I don't know how you do it. I mean, I myself try to write the occasional song. Hopeless. Where do you get the inspiration from? I mean, this might be a silly question, but the inspiration for this poem in particular, and in general, I suppose as well. I mean, do you just find it comes to you?
Well, I guess in this particular instance, I was fortunate to be commissioned by GIFGAF,
yes.
who I guess are trying to push the message of their own network, being the free network, I suppose, where people can come and go as they please.
Yes.
But generally, for me, as I say, it is kind of my own life. And things that me or friends of mine are dealing with at the time. And I really do try and capture moments, because I suppose for me that's the kind of the function of poetry, the role that it serves in society today. That it may well be a big event, a wedding, a birthday, a funeral, and so I try to write the pieces that people might want to go back to at those times and reflect on to read to their friends or their families or their children.
That's fantastic. And you also, going off topic, I know a little bit, but you also host a radio show as well, don't you? And as well as being a musician and poet.
I do indeed, yeah. It's a local station in East London, and it's the Poetry Show. So what I tend to do there is fuse my passions for electronic music and contemporary poetry and reciting poems to the beats, or getting friends of mine on to play tunes or to recite. And between the two of us, we often kind of end up kind of a weird mess of a show. But the hope is that in the future, it will be like a document of what's happening at this time, culturally, musically, and poetically.
And that's fantastic. I mean, it's just a lovely thought, really, that people can use poetry and art, essentially, to just help escape. Because, I mean, this is one of the points, I guess, poetry, and I guess this is what, GIF Gaff were particularly keen to have yourself. They must be well aware that forms of art can just help people escape.
Yeah, it's definitely therapeutic. And for me, I suppose, even nowadays, I guess it is funny because when I started writing, the issues that I had then are very different to the issues I'm facing now. Yes. But it's always served the same function. It's always been a chance to vent, I suppose. And then I guess as I've gotten older and developed the craft a little bit more, there are elements of the pieces that go through more of an editing phase than they used to. And it isn't just a diary entry. I am now trying to kind of push the craft forward. But definitely when it started, and even sometimes in my own kind of private time, it's just a chance to kind of write down any thoughts or issues that are kind of getting to me at that moment in time. So yeah, art and poetry really does serve that function.
You performed it for us today, so thank you very much for that. But there is also a recording you're mentioning, and you can find that with GIF Gaff on YouTube, right? I think.
Yeah, so there's more stats on the research that they did, and that can be found on their website. But then also you can see the poem that I've just performed on their YouTube channel, the GIF Gaff YouTube channel. So,
fantastic. So that's where people can head to hear that again and to look at those stats again. And James, I mean, I'd really like to just very quickly ask you as well. I mean, for aspiring, whether it be writers or spoken word pieces, at Source FM we actually put on a regular festival which has part of it is a spoken word. We've got a spoken word marquee and things, so we do try and encourage this kind of thing. But I mean, what would you say to any kind of aspiring artists in this field?
Well, I suppose in keeping with the freedom theme, I would say that the first audience is yourself. And so it's to kind of write the pieces that you want to hear, the things that you enjoy and the things that you're passionate about. And then I guess as far as finding your audience, that's something that can come later on. For myself, it was never the intent when I began to be even doing what I'm doing now. It was always intended to be like a hobby,
yes.
Something that I did in my own free time. But if it starts like that, I think the passion's always there, and that will carry you through into the point where it can be something you do for a career.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much, James, for talking to us today. I absolutely love this kind of thing. Really pleased that we could hear your poem as well. That's fantastic. I think our listeners are really going to approve of that. But now, I had one last thing. I don't know whether you're going to. I don't know whether this is going to fly, but I thought I'd try it. Okay. I thought. What about? Because I was telling you earlier, I was quite a terrible musician. But I thought, how about I play some very light acoustic guitar, and you just say maybe a line or two over the top. What do you think?
Let's give it a go.
Should we do it? All right. Well, I'll just grab my guitar. I apologise if this goes terribly, but here you go. I don't know if you can hear this properly. Hang on. I'll play you a soft little song. Okay. Is that coming through? Okay.
It is indeed. Yeah.
Hopefully it's suitable. I mean, it's should be better for someone such as yourself. But if you feel like dropping some lines, please do.
Now, you may not know me, but you could probably guess what I want to be. Free. I'm a poet, not a singer. I should stick to the poems.
No, that's fantastic. I think that went really well.
Amazing.
I think that went well. Cool. Well, James, thank you very much for your time, mate. I'll probably better let you go. You've got more people to chat to, so thank you for your time today.
All the best. Thank you so much.
Well, James Massiah, ladies and gents, awesome. What a gentleman.
That was awesome, that.
Yeah, he's a really nice
cool
chap. I've actually since, you'd be pleased to know, because obviously that acoustic guitar, I don't know, maybe I just wasn't feeling the vibes enough from it, really.
Yeah.
But luckily, and this is by pure chance, pure luck this is, if I can find this piece of music for you. I'll find it for you. But basically, I was asked recently to make a song for a very good friend of mine's parkour video.
Oh yes, I remember this. Yeah.
And I suddenly thought, hang on, now that beat could be more suitable to. I mean, James. I mean, you could even try some grime bars.
I could do.
If you want.
Could do. That's the thing. Yeah.
I guess the only slight issue is that
I'm not sure if I wanted to try that straight after hearing James Massiah.
No.
You know, because.
But it could. I mean, don't forget, man. Like as James said, quite rightly in what he was talking to us just now, that of course the first audience is yourself, man.
That's very
true. So I can leave the studio.
That is very, very true. Yeah, you get out.
I'll leave you. I'll leave you with it. I'm trying to find it. I've got so much awesome tunes today. It's just difficult. Tell you what, I'll find this. I'll bring it back to you later.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always.
I'll mull it over and.
You could always always lay down some bars over the top of the Bat song.
Yeah, again, I could. You're right.
Do you want me to leave you alone just for a minute so you can think?
You want? Let me, let the creative juices flow. Just, all right, lay it on me.
Don't forget, this is made with Bat sonar, so it makes it. Sorry, Bat. I always say Bat sonar. Basically, it's Bat sonar, but it's Bat echolocation calls, which functions like sonar. But anyway, that's beside the point. This isn't the Science Breakfast Show. You'd be very pleased to know. This is just the Bat bass.
Yeah. I walk in the room and I say what I like.
That was good. It was starting out. It started out for the promise. That did.
It did, didn't it? It's definitely not Rob from anywhere either. It's definitely mine.
No, that's definitely. It's fine.
Yeah, it's not happening for me.
No. You sure?
Sad times.
You sure?
No, you give me a bit. Come back to me with it, and I'll have some bars for you.
All right.
Definitely.
Well, how about then? In the meantime, we play one more Jonny Tristram song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Okay, this is called Jack's song. Now, I'm going to warn you. This one is quite emotional, but I just really like this one. Really, really nice.
Yeah, awesome.
Emotional though. So
I've got some bars ready now.
Have you?
Yeah. But you just carry on.
Okay, we'll play this one first.
Play this first. Right. Yeah.
A bit more Jonny Tristram. Let's get him on.
Choices that he made when looking from the outside, such an easy game to play. Just thinking of what could have been, that's such a waste of time. These separate and these broken dreams weigh heavy on my mind. Happy times when you were there, all the jokes, the laughs that we once shared, unfinished memories fill this room. To the grace of God, I lost your smile. Only angels high get to gaze in your eyes. Heaven knows where you got too soon, but you've gone too soon. See your pain, and it's not your cross to bear. 'Cause any time that he needed you, with your heart and your soul you cared, he's looking down from skies above, and I know that he can see all that love that's there in your heart. You cared eternally. I think of happy times when you were there, all the jokes, the laughs that we once shared, unfinished memories fill this room. To the grace of God, I lost your smile. Only angels high get to gaze in those eyes. Heaven knows where you've gone too soon, and I can't look back. No, I can't look back, 'cause I know you've gone too soon. times when you were there. All the jokes, the laughs that we once shared. Unfinished memories fill this room. To the grace of God, I lost your smile. The angels high get to gaze in those eyes. Heaven knows where you've gone too soon. And you've gone too soon.
James, excellent news. I've just found your new grime track backing.
Yes.
The backing track
perfect.
for you. So I'll give you, because you were saying like you're thinking of some bars.
Yeah, I've got a couple of lines now, I reckon.
Okay.
Like, the big, two, probably.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, excellent. Well, I'll give you a little preview.
Yeah.
See what you think, mate.
Okay. Yeah.
Does it put you in the mood for it?
Oh, there you go. It's building. Okay. Insight to the DJs. Cornwall, Source FM. Insight.
It's starting out well.
Okay. We're on Source FM now. We're in charge. Wait.
You nearly got it.
Yeah, wait. We're on Source FM now. We're in charge like a Big Mac. Think we're gonna make it large. There we go.
That was absolutely fantastic.
Hard. Thank you. I'm pretty pleased, to be honest.
That was awesome.
I'm pretty good. So.
Well,
yeah.
I'm speechless. That was.
Feel the energy from that, can't you? It energizes you a little bit.
And James, talking about co-productions that we've made.
Indeed.
Maybe we should give this track a spin. Girl I Want.
Yeah.
Then we're going to move on because we've got many special guests on the horizon, the very near horizon.
Indeed. Very near.
The horizon's rapidly approaching. that sounds a bit scary.
Kind of sinister, to be honest.
But it is in a great way.
Yeah. It's a good horizon, though. It's a nice one.
Exactly. Well, I think you're going to love this track. So this is showcasing some of James's drumming skills on this one, Girl I Want. Now, be careful. We've been compared to...
Be careful.
No, we've been compared to a volcanic mixture
Ooh.
of Coldplay and who else was it? Michael Bolton.
Oh,
and
that is highest praise.
James, famous drummer. Who's a famous drummer?
I can go. I would say like Chris Adler or something, but probably not him because he's more like the double bass pedals and the metal.
But how you just took that and just converted it into raw emotion. It's
true. That's it. Yeah.
You can feel the bass in your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's just an onslaught.
But it's an onslaught of raw emotion.
Yeah. Okay. That is how you would. That's how I describe this song actually as well. Just
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
So this is an onslaught of raw emotion for you. I hope it's not too emotional. If you're currently driving, take it easy, please.
Yeah.
Pull over just for a second.
Pull over and get yourself, some tissues for the tears.
No, exactly. Because they're going to flow.
Yeah.
They're going to flow.
Yes.
Trust me on this one. Enjoy.
Breath's like a hurricane. We won't stay young forever. When every step takes us closer. Girl I want, girl I want. Yeah, you. Girl I want, girl I want.
Right then, moving on with the show. Now I've got a very special guest next. Here he is.
I'm Billy Nungesser, and I'm Lieutenant Governor of the great state of Louisiana.
That's right, we're going to be talking about tourism, country music, Tim McGraw, you name it. That's what we're going to talk about today with Billy. So very warm welcome to him on the show. Catch this interview just now. I'm going to play this interview with Billy himself now. And then, do join us after as well, because now we're going to move into the show, the section of the show, which I'm going to refer to it as the country special now.
Yeah, the country extravaganza.
Exactly, it is the country extravaganza. That's what we're about to enter into.
Absolutely.
So what better place to kind of start that feeling than Louisiana?
Indeed, absolutely.
So, indeed, let's get this interview on the go.
Hey, Ben, how you doing?
Fantastic. Hello. Thank you for speaking to me today. You okay?
Same to you. Yes, doing great.
Love this, the topic of this this interview today, actually. I must say straight off, actually, I'm kind of in agreement here because my dad actually recently outsported me, okay? We went on a little bike trail and he was way ahead of me. I was thinking, what's going on here? This isn't fair. And then I saw these new stats from the Office of Tourism Louisiana. And yeah, it looks like the over 50s, we're just losing. We're just losing, man. They're more adventurous, better at sports. What's going on?
I think the new get in shape craze is spreading all over, and people are taking that on vacation with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it looks like to me that I've personally never been, but it looks absolutely an amazing place to visit, Louisiana.
Well, the great thing about Louisiana is you get the food, the music, the great party and atmosphere with all the historical plantations, but you also have the great outdoors, and so you can do a little bit of everything.
Just on the music front for a second, I mean, you've had a lot of very well-known musicians actually from the area. Tim McGraw is one of them. Actually, I've been listening to a lot of Tim McGraw recently. Fantastic. I think we'll probably have to get some Tim McGraw on the show. Actually, I don't know, for music. What do you think?
And Harry Connick Jr., who's a local boy and made it big. And I like to tell people there's something in the ground in Louisiana that grows so much talent, because the musicians that come out of Louisiana they do grow a lot of talent in Louisiana. Coming
back to these stats, 41% of over 50s open to trying a new sports or adventure activity on holiday. So I mean, this is as we were just saying, it's the perfect place for that, isn't it? You were saying it's got not only has it got the great outdoors, it's got a lot of sporting activities that people can get involved with. And what kind of specifically, what kind of sports do you think people might be really interested in?
Well, we've got it all. We've got a great NFL team who won the game here in London this past weekend, the New Orleans Saints.
Absolutely.
We've got an NBA team. We've also got a great following in college football. People come and LSU Tigers tailgating at that is a event in itself to follow the college football in America. And then we've got great horseback riding, horse racing all over Louisiana. But we're really finding people with the kayak fishing. We had the world champion kayak fishing in Louisiana. And we have the #1 bass lake last 2 years in Toledo Bend, the #1 bass fishing lake. So we've got all the tournaments, all the festivity, but we also have a great sports outdoors that you can participate in. And you're never far from a good meal or a good music place to hear music.
That's fantastic. I mean, actually, you just mentioned the kayak fishing. I think that's something that people here in Cornwall, because of course we're playing this interview in Cornwall, I think they'll be particularly interested in that kind of thing as well. Because I mean, this is something which people are really into in this area. There's a lot of kayaking and kind of water activities going on. This sounds like it'll be beautiful doing that over in Louisiana.
Absolutely. We've got the Atchafalaya Basin, and in all of the rivers and marshlands, swamp tours have been a great thing. People going out and seeing the alligators and the beautiful birds in the marshlands of South Louisiana has become a big attraction since Duck Dynasty and the swamp shoot 'em. The alligator hunts on TV. People want to go out and see where that's done. So that has been a big attraction for Louisiana over the last several years.
Where can we send people to actually just try and begin to appreciate just how much stuff there is on offer? Can they just visit the tourism board website?
Yes, you can go to louisianatravel.com and learn more about all there is to do in Louisiana with over 400 festivals. And now with the direct British Airways flight, it's very easy to fly directly into New Orleans from London. So it's a great opportunity for people to come over and check out Louisiana.
We've spoken a little bit about the music as well. You know, we just said there's a lot of great musicians in the area as well. And you were saying that, you know, of course, there's the food side of things as well. What kind of food would be typical?
Well, we pride ourselves on the great seafood, the fresh seafood we catch out of the Gulf of Mexico. And then one of our traditional seafoods is the crawfish, which every year for crawfish season we boil tens of thousands of pounds of crawfish, and it's nothing for a local to invite a stranger over to eat crawfish at their home. But we've got so much food and so many different cultures across Louisiana, from the Cajun, French influence to the Spanish to it's so you can get a little bit of everything in Louisiana, and that food with the music and the great outdoors is just a great opportunity to do a little bit of everything.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, sir. Is there anything else that you would like to add, actually, before we head towards letting you go?
No, just come see us in Louisiana.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much, sir. Pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Well, real pleasure having Billy Nungesser on the show there with us. So thank you very much to you, Billy. Thanks for taking the time to chat to us. Country music, a thing which is very close to my heart, actually. And moving on, actually, our next special guest. Very, very excited about this special guest, Guy Rogers. Now, Guy, I've got, many, many excellent, very fond memories of learning guitar with Guy. Guy taught me how to play guitar back in the day. Guy Rogers, he's basically, what I would say is he's a country star in the Midlands.
Absolutely. Not all heroes wear capes. Mm-hmm. Some wear cowboy hats.
No, I love it, mate. Absolutely love it. That's exactly that's his tagline.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he has guests coming over from the States all the time. Like, he actually had a banjo custom built for him that has his initials on it.
Who can say that?
No, exactly.
Who can say that they've had that done?
No, exactly.
That's awesome.
Puts on festivals and things all the time. Guy Rogers, definitely worth checking out his website. Just Guy Rogers, typing into Google, it will come up. Absolutely brilliant guitar teacher as well. But that's not why he's on the show this time. He's on the show actually with us today. Because he's actually sent me a track that he's recorded. This is an original composition from Guy, and I think what we're going to try and do is try to encourage him to send us some more stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
This is really, really nice, and he's a multi-instrumentalist. So in this, he's been playing everything basically in this song.
Everything under the sun.
Yeah, exactly.
He's playing it.
So yeah, I mean, he routinely plays guitar, banjo, mandolin, probably everything else as well. To be honest.
Yeah.
By now,
indeed.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I remember when I first knew Guy, he was primarily guitar, mm-hmm. And at the time he was kind of just starting to experiment with mandolin, and then he picked up the banjo a few years after we just first started having lessons, and it was crazy how good he got immediately.
Yes,
just really took to him, and then he was hosting all these special world famous banjo craftsmen and banjo musicians and things. Crazy, but yeah, he's a country legend, I think.
Absolutely.
Country star.
Absolutely.
And this is a really nice track from Guy. As I said, he's playing the instruments and all the vocals as well. He just knows how to do everything, basically. I'm going to give this a spin now. Absolute pleasure to have you on the show, Guy. If you're listening, big shout out to you. This is Guy Rogers from the Midlands, country musician. Serious track.
Side of the road, I don't care if it goes against some code. I can't fall in love with me when I die. You can bury me on the far side of the road. I'm always on the wrong side of this town. No matter how I try to get around, no matter what I do, no matter what I say, I'm always on the wrong side of this town. Bury me on the far side of the road. I don't care if it goes against some code.
can't afford to live there, but maybe when I die, you can bury me on the far side of the road. No, I can't afford to live there, but maybe when I die, you can bury me on the far side of the road.
Fantastic stuff, Guy Rogers. Now, also, I'm going to play this as well, actually. So Guy sent me that song, original composition from Guy, where Guy's playing everything there. Also, he plays in a band, Dark Horse. He actually plays in quite a few bands, but he regularly tours with Dark Horse, I believe, at the moment. I've just found a video, actually, of them performing Summer Fly by Cheryl Wheeler cover. This is really, really nice. So this is Guy's performing here with them. So I thought I'd give you this a spin as well. I think you're gonna really like this. And yeah, as I said before, if you want to hear kind of more of what he does, it's guyrogers.info is the website that you can head to. He's got tour dates and things. He's got festivals coming up all the time. He's always arranging festivals. So if you're ever up that way, up in the Midlands, then it's definitely worth getting in touch if you're interested in that kind of music. He
absolutely
regularly hosts things like open mics and things like that as well. So he's a really, really great guy. You know, not only is he a great musician himself, but he's just so good at encouraging other people.
Absolutely, yeah.
To
sure.
I mean, we've performed at open mics.
We have,
before.
We had a great time doing that as well. Yeah,
absolutely brilliant.
That was awesome.
Back in the days, and it was kind of just started, basically just hit 18, so we thought it was so cool ordering Magners at the bar.
We're in a pub. We're playing music in a pub.
Yeah.
We're so cool. Yeah, it was great.
Pints of Magners.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Exactly.
The good old days. Now I've just switched that for... What have I switched it for?
Just lagers.
Well, actually, I'll tell you exactly what kind of beers, actually. Now we're on topic. I'm pleased we're on topic.
Here we go. Yeah, what a segue. It's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. So, we were talking earlier about this is... The links here just blow my mind.
Amazing.
How good they are.
Amazing.
Amazing.
You think we planned it.
No, I know. Someone might suspect that we had. But of course, we've been giving out these beer festival tickets for the supporters night, which gives you free beer. Now, news about the beer festival. And this doesn't encourage you to want to go. Yeah. I don't know what will. You should want to go. I mean, come on, free beer.
If you
with
need
these
any more encouragement, which surely you don't.
Exactly. But if you did, I have had confirmation that Padstow Brewing Company will be there, along with the brewer George Collins. Fantastic guys over at Padstow Brewing Co. Do hope you caught our interview on the Science Show.
Yeah, otherwise...
James, I hope you've listened to it in detail.
Yeah.
Good.
I listened to it, yeah.
Good. I mean, their new beer, Pocket Rocket, that we were talking about on the interview, actually, that's going to be there.
Yeah.
He's bringing it.
I love Pocket Rocket. It's cool.
It's really, really nice, isn't it? I think that's one of my top beers, definitely.
Yeah, it's very good.
And I'll tell you who else will also be there as well, which I'm very pleased about as well. We've got the Dynamite Valley Brewing Company.
Yeah.
Interviewed those guys in the past as well. Bottles just come out as well for them.
They have,
the news on their front.
Cool.
Bought one the other day. Really, really nice. Really nice. I just love a bottle.
Yeah,
and he does this cool thing. Does this cool thing as well, where it's not bottled and labelled typically. And what he does actually is he has the bottle obviously, and he just wraps it in this really cool looking label. So it just looks really cool.
Yeah, nice.
Really nice.
It's good.
Anyway, that was a very handy. Swerve off into Falmouth Beer Festival stuff, wasn't it? Handy. Talking about beers, of course. What are we doing? Let's just get this song on through that I've been promising you, shall we?
Let's play the song and then we can chat more about the festival.
Yeah, we can chat about the festival.
We've still got the tickets.
We have away. Exactly. So we're going to have to start getting serious, aren't we?
We will.
So we'll play this other song. So I would just have Guy Rogers' original composition or so. Actually, Guy is now performing with Dark Horse, Leicester's premium acoustic covers band. And this is one of the tracks. This is one of the covers. I'm going to play this for you now. Enjoy.
In another younger day, I could dream the time away in the universe inside my room. And the world was really mine from June until September. And if it wasn't really so, I was lucky not to know, and I was lucky not to wonder why. 'Cause the summertime is all that I remember. Summer flowers buzzing every night when I was young. In the gentle world my childlike senses knew. And the world was just my cousin, and the wind was just the tone of the voice my lonely moments listen to. And I look at me today, all my dreams have gone away, and I'm where I never thought I'd be. seeing things I never thought I would see happen to me. And I lie awake at night till the darkness turns to light, hearing voices calling out my name, calling over and again the same message to me, crying, who's your partner, who's your darling, who's your baby now, who wakes you up at night and pulls you in. Well, it don't matter, she just makes you lonely anyhow. I don't know why you'd even try to win. Crying, who's your partner, who's your darling, who's your baby now, who wakes you up at night and pulls you in. Well, it don't matter, she just makes you lonely anyhow. I don't know why you'd even try to win. Crying, who's your partner, who's your darling, who's your baby now, who wakes you up at night and pulls you in. Well, it don't matter, she just makes you lonely anyhow. I don't know why you'd even try to win. No, I don't know why you'd even try to win.
Yeah, another awesome track. So that particular one was a cover. Dark Horse. That's Guy performs with Dark Horse regularly, acoustic cover bands. That's fantastic. So Guy, thank you for coming on the show. I really enjoyed playing some of your music today, your original composition in particular. It's awesome. Love that. Send us more. That's what you got to do.
Definitely.
Send us more.
More.
Love that
more,
kind of thing. Okay then, right. So let's move on to something a little bit different now. And this is actually so we've been saying that we've got a pro drummer on the show.
Indeed.
And that's right. It is now time for said pro drummer, Gareth Makin. Now, Gareth, fantastic chap. Now he's been in a lot of bands. Okay, so it was quite hard choosing the most awesome tunes to fit into the show.
Absolutely.
We've played some before. We play some at a later date as well. That's the great thing about all these artists. Got plenty of things to play from them. So we will. You will hear a lot of them over the coming few weeks if you tune into the legendary show that is the Breakfast Show.
Absolutely.
On Thursdays, and of course this afternoon we've got the music special for you. Yeah. Fantastic stuff, isn't it? And the other note as well is, of course, we will very, 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 very soon be choosing winners. Okay.
Indeed.
Well, one winner to win the two
tickets.
The 2 tickets to the Falmouth Beer Festival on Supporters Night, Thursday the 19th of October at 6, and you get free admission, free festival glass, free programme, and here's the cool bit.
The best bit.
The bit you've been waiting for. Free beer. And as I said, Padstow Brewing Company will be there, Dynamite Valley will be there, countless other brewers will be there. Fantastic stuff. Wow. So, and it's very simple. If you want to win these, if you've just tuned in now, don't worry, you haven't missed anything.
You missed nothing.
No, you missed nothing. All you need to do is just text us, okay? I'll give you my number in a second. Text us and just give us some song lyrics. Some original song lyrics. Doesn't have to be long. Can just be a line.
A couple of lines, a line.
Yeah.
If so, anything.
Because we're basically looking for some kind of acoustic ballad to perform.
Yeah,
right,
we want to perform something for you.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna, just for you, and it's going to be your lyrics as well. So how cool is that?
Shit, amazing.
Exactly. And come on, you're going to win beer tickets as well.
Yeah,
amazing, isn't it?
It's a win-win. Surely you get your lyrics played by the two amazing musicians.
It's fantastic. Yeah, exactly.
Debatable,
but be featuring the kazoo as well. I mean, that what could be better?
Perfect.
What could be better? Okay. Anyway, let's get Gareth on the show now. So yeah, as I was saying, difficult choice choosing the material to play for Gareth today. But I'm actually going to go with a song. Shout out to Susie Lowe as well. Gareth's partner Susie. Hello both, if you happen to listen to this. Hello both, how are you doing? Big hello to Rufus and Lila as well.
Of course, shout out, big one.
Rufus, I think you in particular are going to like the noise of the kazoo, actually, in a bit, okay?
Oh no, how did it...
You have to like speak through it. That's it. There we go.
Sorry.
See?
I can't even work a kazoo.
No, I tell you what, because Rufus's favourite little theme tune was this, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Oh, that was a composition.
Yeah, it was.
And a half, that.
It was. So Rufus, if you're listening, it was a composition. Lila as well. I think you'll like the kazoo. If you haven't got a kazoo, then tell your dad. He's a very, very naughty boy, and he's going to get you one now.
He needs to get you many kazoos.
Because how can he be a drummer and not have a kazoo? That'd be my question.
Yeah.
Anyway, so mentioning Susie Lowe as well, and that is because, of course, she's on the vocals for this track. So this is absolutely awesome. This track is called Ugly. Let's get it on. Susie Lowe on the vocals there, fantastic song. Gareth, of course, on the drums. Gareth Makin there on the drums. Now, got another track actually with Gareth on the drums. This is band Drive Northwest. Fantastic band. Check them out online. This is Northwest Blues. I think it's a really, really nice song, so I think you're going to enjoy this. Now, as I always like to remind you, please make sure the volume's high enough. Don't make me go ruining the desk by having to put the gain really high.
Exactly.
We can't be doing that. That's it's expensive kit. So if you just
do us a favour.
If you just crank the volume up,
turn it up to 11.
That will be fantastic. That's my only request. This is fantastic. Let's get this on for you now. Drive Northwest Blues. Awesome stuff. Drive Northwest. Gareth Makin on the drums there. Of course, you've just heard Susie Lowe on the vocals as well with her track called Ugly. Fantastic stuff. Now, so heading towards the end of the show, James.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, it's probably quite important to see what Mum thinks of your new Grimes song.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you think?
That's a good point, yeah. Cause
So,
she's been hassling me to get a job.
Yeah.
So now
well,
I can say...
You can
well,
unleash...
You know what?
You've got the Grime...
I'm a Grime MC now.
Grime MC now?
So...
Fantastic.
Sorted.
Yeah, so I tell you what, I'll just play your beat for a bit, and then we'll just try and phone her.
Yeah.
If she doesn't answer, we can even just leave her a message.
Yeah,
just say,
leave her a
fantastic
message
news. Your
Yeah.
son James is now a Grime MC.
Yeah, it's a good idea, that.
Should we try it?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
try
so I'll leave on your Grime beat. Hang on, if I can find this. Here it is. Here it is. Perfect. The Grime beat for you. I'll just let you, get back in the vibes.
Yeah.
So feel free just to
feel it.
soak the vibes up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you prefer that, or would you prefer our intro song again, which is going to get you more kind
the
of
intro song is amazing, isn't
I mean, get you gassed, as they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely will.
Okay, I'll put the intro song on, and then I'll give her a call and see if
see if
we can reveal this great news that you're now a professional Grime MC.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Because James Massiah on the show said that you should.
Yeah, he did actually.
So,
he definitely did.
Yeah, he was
like, well, you know what, follow your heart.
Yeah,
it's directed at me as well.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So if I'll just put this on for you, and then I'll give her a call. So feel free, just to
style over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The Makin Brothers, live on Source FM.
Here at the Source FM, take me higher. Here at the Source FM, blaze the fire. Here at the Source FM, take me higher. Here at the Source FM, blaze the fire. Here at the Source FM, take me higher. Here at the Source FM, blaze the fire. Here at the Source FM, take me higher. Here at the Source FM, blaze the fire.
96.1 FM and online.
After the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Alison Makin, congratulations! Your son James is now a Grime MC. Take it away, James.
Inside. Okay. Source FM, we're in charge. Like a Big Mac, gonna make it large. Source FM, we're in charge.
Source FM.
Like a Big Mac, gonna make it large.
Make it large. Congratulations. Goodbye now. Please enjoy this message. Never delete it.
There we go. Sorted.
Okay. Left her a nice message, so when she picks that up, she'll be delighted.
Yes, she will, yeah. It'll be fun. She'll be like, oh, my son's finally made it.
As a Grime MC.
I knew he would as well.
That's what I've been saying all along.
Yeah.
That he's a Grime MC. Fantastic. Well, okay then. What do you think then? Maybe we'll be kind. Give you one last song.
One last
song. Or should we just be really cruel and say that's it? You've had it.
I don't know.
You tuned in too late.
Yeah, exactly. You're done. You've got 5 minutes. And
well, I tell you what, because I've got the perfect song, because it's called One Last Song. Okay, and this is from Jonny Tristram, as we had on the show earlier.
Oh, there we go. That's perfect.
So this seems perfect. So maybe we'll finish up with this.
Finish where we began.
Not exactly.
With one last song.
Yes, exactly. Now, don't forget as well, if you want to hear back all the stuff we played today, so we played like Warblefly this morning. So many songs have gone by.
They have. It's been a busy one.
It has. Yeah, we've had multiple special guests. Had James Massiah on the show, celebrity poet. Fantastic having him. Billy Nungesser. List is too. So this is just too awesome. So if you want to hear back, which I guarantee you do, obviously want to hear back, then do go to our Facebook. It's currently on the Cornwall Science Sessions breakfast show. This is, of course, the afternoon special because we like to keep things confusing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
you can't have too much structure.
No, you cannot. No, I like your thinking.
Got to throw in curveballs every now and then.
No, exactly. So you can find it on there for now. Find it on the Source FM website. If you find me on there, very, very, very handsome man. Well, not quite.
Maybe.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't really make that claim because there's like an eyewitness in the studio. So
you can vouch for that.
Yeah.
Nah.
Anyway, I'm going to leave you with this then. One last song from Jonny Tristram. Perfect title because it is the last song of the show.
One last song.
Enjoy.
It's been a pleasure.
It has. It's been a real pleasure, hasn't it? I'm so happy because it's just been such a pleasure.
It has been so much of a pleasure.
Goodbye.
Here's one last song before I go. You can put it on anytime you're feeling alone, and then you know that I'm thinking of you. Just one last kiss before I leave, so I can hold you up so close to me. You're here with me wherever I may go. So when you're feeling like you're all alone, call out my name and I'll be there. In troubled times when you just can't go on, I show you how someone still cares. One last song before I go. Please put it on anytime you're feeling low, and then you know that I'm thinking of you. Here's one last dance before I leave, chance to let the whole world see you're here with me wherever I may go. So when you're feeling like you're all alone, call out my name and I'll be there. In troubled times when you just can't go on, I'll show you that someone still cares. You're feeling like you're all alone, call out my name and I'll be there. In troubled times when you just can't go on, I'll show you how someone still cares. Oh, and you're feeling like you're all alone, call out my name and I'll be there. In the troubled times when you just can't go on, I'll show you that someone still cares. Here's one last song before I go. Please put it on anytime you're feeling alone, then you know that I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of you. I'm always thinking of you.